Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. What if everything you've ever seen in the night sky is only a tiny fraction of what's actually out there? What if the place you call home is part of a system so vast, so structured, and so precise that once you understand it, you'll never look at space the same way again? In this video, we're going to break down what the solar system really is in the simplest way possible, but also in a way that completely changes how you see it. Let's begin. First, what is the solar system? At its core, the solar system is everything that orbits the sun. That includes planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and even tiny particles of dust. All of it is held together by one force: gravity. The sun sits at the center, and everything else moves around it. But this isn't random movement. It's structured, precise, predictable. Now let's talk about the sun, because everything starts here. The sun is not just a bright object in the sky. It is a massive star, containing about 99.8% of all the mass in the solar system. That means almost everything is the sun. And its gravity is so strong that it controls the motion of every planet. Without the sun, there is no solar system. Now imagine this. If the sun were the size of a basketball, the Earth would be about the size of a grain of sand. And it would be about 25 meters away. That's how much empty space there really is. Now let's move outward. The planets. There are 8 major planets, each completely different. Mercury, the closest to the sun, extreme temperatures, no atmosphere. Venus, similar in size to Earth, but covered in thick clouds. And incredibly hot. Earth, the only known planet with life. Mars, cold, dry, and once possibly home to water. Then the gas giants. Jupiter, the largest planet, so big it could fit over 1,000 Earths inside it. Saturn, known for its rings, made of ice and rock. Uranus and Neptune, cold, distant, and powerful. Now here's something most people don't realize. The planets don't just sit in space. They move constantly, orbiting the sun at high speeds. Earth, for example, is moving at about 67,000 miles per hour right now, and you don't feel it. Now, let's talk about distance. Space is not crowded, it is mostly empty. The distance between planets is enormous, traveling from Earth to Mars can take months. Reaching the outer planets can take years. This scale is hard to imagine because we don't experience anything like it on Earth. Now, let's go further, beyond the planets. There are asteroid belts, regions filled with rocky objects orbiting the sun. And beyond that, there are comets, traveling in long, stretched paths, sometimes taking hundreds or thousands of years to complete one orbit. Then there's the edge of the solar system, a region called the Kuiper Belt, and even farther, the Oort cloud, a distant boundary where the sun's influence begins to fade. Now here's where perspective changes everything. The solar system is not just a collection of objects. It is a system. Everything is connected. Everything is moving. In balance, in rhythm. Now think about this. The Earth rotates, giving us day and night. It orbits the sun, giving us seasons. The moon orbits Earth, affecting tides. All of this is happening at the same time, perfectly coordinated. Now let's go deeper. Why does this matter? Because understanding the solar system changes how you see your place in it. You are not just standing on the ground. You are on a planet, spinning through space, orbiting a star, inside a vast system. And this system is just one of billions in the galaxy. Now take a moment and imagine looking at Earth from far away, a small blue dot moving silently through space. Everything you know, everything you've experienced, exists on that tiny point. Now zoom out further and you begin to see the scale. The solar system is enormous, but compared to the galaxy, it is small. And compared to the universe, it is almost nothing. And yet, everything you experience happens here. Now let's simplify everything. The solar system is a structured system, centered around the sun, held together by gravity, with planets, moons, and objects all moving in predictable paths. It is vast, mostly empty, and constantly in motion, and you are part of it, not separate from it, part of it. Now take a final moment and think about the next time you look at the sky. Those lights you see are not just stars, they are reminders of how big everything is and how small we are, but also how connected everything is. And once you understand that, you never see space the same way again. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.